Hey everyone, it's your favorite skull taker here today with some major news, breaking announcements, and something that may shock you, but you won't know what it is until you watch this one all the way to the end. Let's go.
Let's go.
I drink from skulls, drink from the skulls of my enemies.
So today's episode is going to be short, sharp, and it's going to pack a real punch. I'm doing a state of the union, a state of affairs. I'm letting everyone in the world that follows along, my fellow skull takers, what in the hail is going on with all things I Drink From Skulls podcast and all things Matt Smith Consulting. So let's get to it. First and foremost, let's get the formalities out of the way. I recently made a public announcement to advise the world that I have severed ties with Ryan Karras. This is due to a legal proceeding, and at this stage I can't share much more than that. And once that proceeding has been finalized, a company that he and I owned 50% of, called Contractor Launch, will be officially dissolved. There will be more news and more updates in true Skull Taker fashion once that one has been all wrapped up and tied up in a neat little bow. So I feel it's unethical of me not to say that if you choose to do business with Ryan, I, Matt Smith, will have absolutely nothing to do with anything that he sells you because I have no affiliation with him in any shape or form. And whilst I can't share all of those details publicly as to the reasons why, what I can share with you is some stuff you already know, that I have and will always operate with honesty, integrity, and with ethics, and that for any business to function, full transparency of all things financials is an absolute must, non-negotiable. The internal functions of a business need to be 100% transparent. Very simple stuff, and you can count on me to share all the juicy deets in due course. Now, second major update. There has been a huge development in the software space, in the automated follow-up space. Been very annoying, very frustrating. And that's that you now have to register your phone number with the tax information of a company. So shithead marketers can't just go out there, set up fake numbers and start spamming people. There's now a much bigger process. It requires full transparency from all companies if they want to send out automated SMS in the United States of America. This has been going on for the past few months. Not all marketers have kept themselves up to date. The copycats mainly. They've struggled with this update, so they will now choose a simpler, easier option, which gives you less value. Long story short, if your marketer is now not having an automated follow-up system, they probably don't know what they're doing, or they are leaving service. They're now servicing you less, and you should be aware of it. This is a real thing. It's annoying. It's taking longer to get people approved with this process, but stick with it, get it done, because the fortune's in the follow-up, baby. Another huge development, very annoying, very frustrating, has been with good old Uncle Z. Facebook, probably in the last 3 to 4 months now, rolled out a major update to how the targeting works. So if you're getting annoyed that you're getting leads from out of state or out of area, it's probably due to this, okay? Previously, with Facebook ads and targeting, you could target people who lived in the area, who were recently in the area, who were traveling through the area. Now that is no longer a possibility. All the targeting is built into one big, happy melting pot of unhappy advertisers and clients. Long story short, if you're in the area when the ad is shown, you will see the ad, okay? So again, you know, we worked very hard on developing systems to get around this problem. A lot of people haven't, and I know from doing hundreds of consults this year. But there is solutions to solve this problem, but not for those bottom feeder fake frauds and freeloading marketers who choose to copy and steal. They won't know what they're doing. They barely did, okay? It's a real problem with an easy solution. Talk to the skull takers. We know how to get shit done. This brings me to my next update. Content. I've noticed a trend, and this is something we've seen firsthand, running tens and tens of thousands of ads just this year alone, hundreds of thousands in total. But there has been a real big push in the types of ad and content that are now working, okay? Things that used to work are slowly starting to have a far less effect. I'm putting this down to the change in the economy, more uncertain times, and also people have seen the old style of homeowners wanted, homeowner needed ad that I came up with 5 years ago. that have been copied to death. But in any case, they've been used quite a lot, and I'm seeing them work a lot less. There are new ads, again, we came up with, not to try and flex and big note myself here, but we did come up with that stuff. And we're noticing that being more about the brand, being more about the individual, being about the company owner, having more content that's got you in it. It's got your colors, it's got your truck, it's got your wraps, it's got you with happy homeowners in front of your yard signs. These are the things we're seeing work really, really well. Same too with your video content. Be about the business by being the content. You have to be the face of it. Huge shift. Sadly, memes and Joe Rogan and all the fun stuff that I used to love to do is working less and less. So you got to make it more about what, you, the individual, the reps, the company, years of experience, connection, okay? That's what we're noticing that's working really well right now. So don't sleep on organic content and paid content that includes you. Here's a couple of fun updates. More will be revealed in due course, but I can share with you that the Skull Taker family has been developing programs, content, and consulting heading into the education space while still keeping a very healthy number of clients in our done-for-you advertising service. That is what we do. That is the core business. But to complement that, we've been working this year on developing programs and consulting packages based around our skill sets. We've got a program that teaches people how to generate warm referral-like leads like clockwork. It's how I've personally generated over $5 million in the past few years using free social media channels. Personally, I feel there's not too many who could do that from a foreign country, different time zones, never even spoken, never even been in the same room as a client. We have the solution. We have stuff that works, and we're going to make it available to people. So I love helping people. I don't hate money, so why not put the two things together, put it out in the world? You can do the same thing. The second thing that we don't suck at is obviously ads. So we're going to create an advertising academy. This will showcase formula, the SKT method, personally responsible for generating over $600 million. Okay, it's actually a lot more than that. We haven't included this year's revenue yet, but we will. But it's our system, our methodology of how we kick ass with ads. There have been no more successful ads than ours in the Facebook world of home improvement, of roofing. We don't suck, vacuums do. If you don't believe us, F you. But we're putting that out there, okay? We will also have a consulting program for roofers and home improvement companies that teach our advertising systems. We're going to teach them how to do what we do. And we're also going to teach you how to close the damn leads, okay? Very exciting stuff. Watch out for that space. And Katie and I are weighing up a decision right now. We're going to put some feelers out there. If we choose to take on some one-on-one or maybe a group-like scenario of personally mentoring and consulting with business owners and entrepreneurs, I hate that word, but I'll put it out there, on how we have gotten traction, how we have built our business, how it runs like a well-oiled machine from the very first piece of the puzzle through to getting your vision, mission, and core values dialed in, how to run meetings, how to read your reports, how to actually function. We're going to teach people what we've done so that your business will be saleable at all times. It isn't going to be some bullshit course where the teacher doesn't know what they're doing and you pay all this money and it's just a waste of time. We are going to pull back the curtain and literally show you and do it with you how we function. How we've gone from 0 to 7 figures in a year and consistently grown at 50% a year every year since. No one puts that shit out there. We're going to do it because we don't care what anyone else does. So stay tuned. We may put that out there. We may not, but keep watching this space because it's very exciting stuff. As an idea, we're thinking of putting our organic marketing system, paid marketing system on the back end of that. So not only would you know how to set up your business, how to run it, how to be profitable, how to recruit, how to do everything that you need in order to have success, to do the thing that you actually want to do in business, whether it is to scale, whether it's to have a lifestyle, whether it's to have a family, whether it's to have something that functions without you. And then we'll show you how to put it all together, get more leads in than you could handle, and how to deliver exceptional results for your clients. Watch this space. On a personal note, Katie and I will be relocating to the sunny coast with our 2 beautiful girls, Indy Dawn and Shelby Mae Smith, the junior skull takers and the senior skull takers, are going to move there because that's what we want to do. We've set a goal for the past few years. That's where we want to live. We've identified it's a beautiful part of the world. So we're moving on to greener pastures. We've bought a beautiful parcel of land up there, and we're going to design and live out our dream life. And I'm not saying there's not ups and downs and trials and tribulations, because that'd be a bunch of BS fake marketer shit. But what I am saying is that with some dedication, with some intention, we're doing the shit that we want to do. Why am I sharing it with you? I want that for you too. So do the damn thing. If you need some help, hit us up. More than happy to have a chat. But I may yell at you, only if you choose to allow me to yell at you. But I don't hate yelling. Put it that way. All right. And for the final update, some sad news. This will be the last podcast that we do under this format. Katie and I have decided to take a break. This will not be the end. I absolutely love podcasting, but we're taking some time off. As you can appreciate, we have a very busy and successful business. We've just had a baby. We're relocating. I want to ensure that I can give this podcast and our viewers the time, the energy, the effort, the expertise that it requires. So we're taking a break to revitalize, refresh, recoup, to get back in front so we're not chasing our tails, and to do things in true Skull Taker style. I think we will relaunch most likely early February. And that's it from me. So look out for our next episode where we will come back bigger and better, looking to drink from the skulls of our enemies. You've been beautiful. You've been great. I'll see you later, mate. That's it from me.